Alright guys and gals, Bob's Barn Workshop. Outside the barn today, but we're going to change. We got a new little job to do today. My lawn tractor front tires have gotten so worn and the tread's gotten so hard that when I try to turn when I'm mowing, they just slide sideways and don't turn the mower. And I also need to be able to use it for snow blowing in the winter, so I want something with a lot more tread than this. So I ended up buying some Kendas, and that came off just like nothing. Nice little clip, goes right on there. 2 washers, I'll lay them right there, and off comes the tire. Now this does have a couple of bearing cups on here, so I'm going to pump that up with grease so that I get grease out into this cap, which I just pulled off with some pliers. So let's go back inside and see if we can get this dog off the rim. I've got some spoons in there, some tire spoons. So first off, let's start with this. This is a rig I actually have in here for changing motorcycle tires. I've got an old car wheel over there. You see it underneath the green lathe there with a garden hose on the rim to protect the spokes. I'm going to utilize this just a little differently. I gotta just leave this guy right here. Utilize this a little differently. I want this to be just above the bench. Perfect. Come on, a little more. I got my spray bottle with soapy water over here. I got my tire spoons, both long and short. I got these little things I cut out of a plastic, actually it looks like hell of a good onion dip. To protect the tube, but these things are all checked too. They're ready to go. I'm going to pause for a minute while I let some air out of this tire. I do have a tire tool that I found in the shop. We got to let the air down as far as we can, then we'll pull the Schrader valve out. I don't keep these real hard anyway, so they try to get as much traction as I can. And we'll put this aside for safekeeping when it comes out. There she comes. Okay. Now we'll see. Put a little soapy water down in that cracker. Get her started. Let's see. I can just break this with my own weight. If not, I'll put a clamp on it. Sometimes a good blow with a hammer will help. Get a heavy hammer if I have one. Alright, we're back. Had my birthday celebration. We're just trying to break this bead loose. The problem is the bottom keeps coming in a little bit too. Come on, it just has to start. Man, she wants to go. Oh, that's heavy. That's tight though. Let me see. I need to get a hammer and a 2x2 to drive on that or something and see if I can just break it quick with a hard whack. 2x4. I don't think this is heavy enough. I need something to get in there. I don't care about this tire. Just a piece of crap. It's coming off. So I'm going to try to get right in there. There we go. That one's off. I guess the trick is to get it in close. Alright. I'm hoping the other one comes off a little easier. They usually do. I want to break it. Oops. Oh geez, the whole thing fell apart. Look at those pliers. How did they go back together? Oh. I guess it goes in there. Those little plates go in there. That's all there is to it. All right. Yeah, this is the same crap. All right. I'll do it again. Get as much travel on that as I can. Actually, boy, if I could get a board under that. So that it pulls on the. Let me get this right up here. I don't know if I can just stump on this with my heels. Let's try that. So it's been on there for 20 years. I guess that's the problem. I need to get something under there. Anything longer than that? Yeah, there we go. Got a little longer one. Put that so it gets out there on the wood, or on the rim, and not on just the rubber. So I put more force on the top here. See if that'll do anything. Press this guy down as far as I can get it. It's out of the threads, I guess. Come on. Well, that's a piece of crap. Isn't it? Me and my good tools. Must be that was abused before, huh? I guess. Get this guy in there like that. There we go. The other trick I wanted to try. I got that pressure on that bead like I did before. Son of a gun. Oh my God. What do they do with this stuff? Soapy water run down in there. I'm tempted to just take a big screwdriver. As I said, I don't care about this tire. It's never being reused. I went right through the bead. That was wonderful. Break it. Like that. Frickin' thing. Let me try a spoon. That seems to get it loose. Alright, I think we're loose now. Yep, alright. Now the fun begins. The real fun. Okay, there's the parts to the one that I assembled wrong, so I've got to get the other ones and fix that clamp. But I got this on this rod just so it doesn't fly around on me. Nut protector. Always protect your nuts. I think I want that rod to go there a little farther. Maybe I can get my spoon right under it. And that'll help me get the bead over the rim. That's always an issue. It's like a tire changing machine, ain't it? The other trick to this is to get the beads squeezed in enough that the rod drop into the center of the wheel, so it gives you a little slack. Like so, but I see that looks like that's going to want to come right out there. Soap it up. Sometimes a blind pig finds an acorn, as they say. How's that going to stay? Yeah, these are coming off pretty easy. Not too bad. Just a little bit at a time. There, she's almost off. Alright. The hard part is getting this one off. But you gotta get right down in there. And sorry, I was a little off camera. I'm thinking, can I turn it upside down and pull the wheel out that way? I'm going to try that. May or may not be the way to do it. We're going to find out. Let's see this guy. Can we just get him just like that? I want to knock you guys off the back of the bench here. Yeah, this is going to work, I think. I've seen guys just pull them out. And this seems to be coming. Yeah. She's rolling right out. Here she comes. Bingo. Well, I'm going to clean this stuff up a little bit, give you guys a break, and we'll try to put the new one back on. Well, as you can see, this wheel has got some nasty corrosion around here. So I'm going to have to get out my little wire wheel on my drill that I've been using so much. This side is perfect. This side ain't so much. can see this. Try not to take the paint, just the crud. I don't want to run tubes in these if I don't have to. It's just one more thing to mess with. Okay. So now we're nice and clean again. And we'll be putting that on with soapy water, which that always seems to act like a sealant. Makes her sticky. Alright. Well, I got these new Kenda tires that are quite aggressive, but they're not going to tear up the lawn at all. Some of them, they're up here. And they look like they're unidirectional. So, put this dude back on the jig. I use this station here. I'm lucky when I was doing motorcycles. This was my motorcycle tire changing station here, so that was kind of cool for that. Soap that up. Soap that up. Soap up the bottom of the tire. Soak up that bead. And look, I just put that on without any tools at all. Sweet, huh? Alright. That's what you get for watching YouTube, I guess. We're going to try to start this one opposite the valve. Okay, so I can see how this is going to be a problem. How do you hold this thing from rotating and all that fun stuff? Guess maybe I'll start right here. I put the other side on. Let's see what's going the other way. Boy, she wants to go. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. Alright. Put a little body heat into this. I'm going to get kind of a long grip here. See if I can just walk that baby. Shoot. Get that baby. See, it just wants to come off over here. Alright, so I need to get one in there. Hold it. And get one over here. Alright. Yeah, we're getting that. We're getting that. Come on, baby. One more. One more. These are never fun. You know what? I'm going to apologize. I saw a trick. Alright, tire number 2. Tire number 2. Oops, I don't want to lose that little bitty washer. Thrush washer. Let me just see if that's still on this. Must have come off with the other washers to help. I don't think that it's critical. Nothing's gonna blow up or nothing. Yeah, I don't know if I want this on this stud or not. See, these are cracking anyway. These are shot. They got no tread on them. They're like really slippery. They slide sideways. That's the best tool to do this. Let just a little air out of here before I pull the shredder out. schrader tool. Now this actually has threads on it, so you can screw this onto your valve. This used to have a little rod through it. You can screw it onto your valve stem and pop a new one in and pull the old one out. That's what this is, so it's a multiple tool. If I ever want to use it for that, I'll just put a nail through there and do it with a claw hammer or something. Phew, she says. Alright, put those in a safe spot. Gosh, the soapy water has been in here for years and years and years, but it's still soapy. Let that try to get down in there good. Work our way right around. It does help things come apart, that's for sure. So I guess we're back to the C-clamp thing, huh? Or I don't have a really big C-clamp is what I really need. If I had a huge C-clamp, this would work way better. Alright? Just a word of advice here. I need to put my board out here so I can get the clamp on it. I was thinking what I was going to do if this got really too bad is I would build a square frame out of like 2x2s or 1x2s that would just clear the wheel. So press down here mainly in here, and I could put blocks in it if I had to. Then I put a 2x4 across the center with a hole drilled for this bolt. Then I'd put the nut on it and tighten the bolt, and I would just keep pressing the whole thing off until it had to go. It would have to go. So put this guy up in there. Of course I missed the board. This thing wedges, so it makes it difficult to get it up under there. Alright, so we'll get that thing on there. All the way on the board, of course. Hey, Mo, give me them pliers! Oh dear. Dear Lord, dear Lord. My sweet Lord. See, now I want this one to be in a concentrated point. I'll put it down as much as I can. This doesn't have as much throw as I wish I had either. Can see it wants to take that bead off though. And I'll take that board that I had before. Boom. That worked. That worked. Alright, we're getting to be pros at this. By the time I get this all figured out, I won't have to do it for another 10 years and I'll forget it all again, right? Alright. Alright. You like that? I like that. Probably should just pop the bead off while I'm over here. I could do that, I suppose, so I don't have to flip it over again. Let's try that. What harm can it do? You guys are probably screaming, no, don't do it, Bud! You're gonna get stuck and you'll never get it off. Come on, come on. There we go. Now what I want to do, oh, it's gonna stay. Sometimes when you pull the darn spoon out, the thing pops right back on the bead. This is coming off now anyway. Alright. One side's already off. The other side actually is sitting on top of the bead, outside the bead now, so that probably will actually help this process. Fingernail backwards, that felt great. Again, we're going to I didn't have that tightened up yet, so I screwed myself. These are cheap clamps too, so. So we had a fling, and you said nothing. Only you, then you gazed. Come on, you SOB. I got another clamp here. Let's try this one too. Because these only have a short throw to them. So, therefore, they just don't. Gotta raise this weight though. Because I saw the light in your eye. There you go. That's the tool to use. Alright. Don't take it off the wrong side. Now, what did I do last time? Oh yeah, I just pulled it right up through the top, didn't I? Do 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 do. And just stick a screwdriver in over here. I can get my other spoon out. And she gazed up at me, and so it was plain to see when I saw her away. There she comes, right there. Anybody want some nice free turf tires? Make you a good deal. Let's see the bead on this one. Now this one's clean, good. One less thing to worry about. I don't want to have to do this again. Clean that out of there. This thing has nice grease fittings in it, so I'm going to have to pump her full of grease here. Nothing. These tires, as I said, are non-directional, non-denominational. I don't know which is the better way to go on first. I guess it just don't matter. Didn't I just shove this in here last time? Yeah, just like that. Can't beat that, can you? No! Set this on here to keep it under control. I just wiped all that soap out of there and I'm putting it back on. Somebody said the best way to do is start with the valve side. Helps if you put it on the jig right. Yeah, it does. Okay, we're going to start right out with the C-clamp on here. Because we know how that works. That goes right on the edge of the rim. Hold that bead. And we're going to push that down as much as we can. She's already halfway on. Hey, I'm getting pretty good at this. I ought to hire out, you know? What do you think? I was dreading this job and it turned out to be pretty cool. Okay, guys, I'm going to go figure out now how I'm going to get air in these things, because that's the next issue. Puffing these up enough, because they were shipped strapped tight together, so the beads aren't touching on the sides of the rim here. So Alright, well I'm glad I have this changing station. I think actually I got to go out to my workshop in the garage, the house garage, because that's where my air compressor and my ratchet straps are. So that's where we're headed next. Alright, back in the garage. I already got started putting this ratchet strap on here to try to pop that bead out a little tight farther. I don't know if that's even going to work. Oh, it looks like it's going to work. Once it gets started on, they say you bounce them around too, just to, you know, have the right. There's always they say take the Schrader out too, because the air will go in a lot faster, and maybe that'll help get it to catch. We'll give it one more shot here. That didn't even sound like it's putting any air in the tire. Oh, I think this valve on my needs to hit a Schrader valve to open. Unfortunately. I think I got it. Let me see what else I got. Alright, don't try this at home. I see them put flammable fluids in here to get these things to pop. So, I'm going to try just a touch of lacquer thinner. See if it'll even pop. Don't try this at home. I got just a few drops in here anyway. Or none. Yeah, well, it didn't explode, it's just burning. I guess I need something a little more volatile. Ether? I didn't let it vaporize enough. I don't know. I'm just don't know what I'm doing with this. So, until I can get this figured out, I got to take a break. Alright, we just did this experiment with lacquer thinner, and it worked really good. But I had the Schrader valve in, and when it contracted, it sucked it all right back in again. So I'm going to put a little lacquer thinner in there. A little starter trail there. Watch this. Said the redneck. Oh, come on. It's on one side. pump some fresh air in there. I got another thing of lacquer thinner. I'll go get it. Alright, do this at your own risk. We're going to try to show this one more time. Got to get a little lacquer thinner in there. A little on the top. Let it evaporate for a few seconds inside. Try to pull that up as much as I can. Alright. Yeah, great. I gotta get it off the bead, I guess. Well, that's on the bead, I'll tell you that. Plus, right. There we go. There we go. Now it'll blow it onto both sides, see, because there's just enough gap there, I guess. It worked the first time, then it sucked it back off because trying to get that dirt out of there, of course. Try it one more time. Down in there. You want it to evaporate enough. Now it's almost touching both beads. See if we can get her to go this time. There we go. Sweet, huh? I put the Schrader in there. Sorry about the noisy generator. Pull that Schrader out so she don't, as I said the first time it went beautifully, and then it sucked it right off the bead again. So you got to tip it up. Make sure your stuff goes down on the inside. Get her to evaporate a little bit. This one's even worse. I'm hoping it'll make it. We'll see. Bingo, baby. Oh, pop it back off. Come on. Why did that happen? I'm going to see if it's going to be able to catch. I don't know. The back bead is on. Maybe I can pull it up on that. Back bead's on. Well, let's see if we can do it with the ratchet strap. I'm going to set that up. You just hold on. So I got that right to strap off. I'm going to see if I can get the same kind for the rear. This one needs to be a little let out. All right, gang. Let's go put them back together. Alright, so where are we at? Hard to focus with the sun in my eyes. Okay, there's the spindle. Alright, so this guy went on like so. Don't worry, we'll run the grease in there. And it literally just had 2 washers that I found and that E-clip. I'm just going to push that down on there. That's all there is to that. So what I'm going to do is pump that baby full of grease now before I put the cap on, because I want to see it come out. So I'll put the grease gun on her and start pumping. Can't do it without holding it here, so see some moves out the front here. Right up. She ain't coming out the front yet. Okay, there we go. Then this here thing just slides on over them washers, over those washers, not them washers. I got the caps in there, don't worry. Second one's first. Oh, I got that one washer that goes in this. Back. Oh. Of course, you know we're going to have to do a road test. So, same rig. Grease fitting goes on the inside. Wheel goes on. Now this one had a little thrust washer on there. I lost the one on the other side, but I need a race car, so I'm not too worried about it. That E-clip, C-clip, whatever it's called. Slips on the top. Push it on with the tip of the screwdriver. Why do the guys have to be difficult when you don't want it to be? There she goes. Come on, there. There we go. She's on there now. Same drill, I'm going to pump her full. I don't know if they've ever been greased. Hopefully. So that's the factory days. We shown any out here yet? This is just sleeve bearings. So there's no ball bearings or nothing in there. There's the overflow. Yep, they come out both sides. Alright. Put the dust cap on, which again is just a rubber cap. Clean the crud out of there. It's not too bad though. It's a lawnmower, what can I say? I'm not too concerned about high-speed bearing wear or nothing. And that detent in the rubber cup catches those washers, and that's what holds it on. Alright, well I'm going to go we're going to drop this baby down. Really bad old jack, but it's nice and small, and it works for such stuff. I'm going to take the tools back and turn you off, and we'll be done outside with tools. We'll come back. Well, we can't have a proper ending to a video without a test drive of the vehicle we repaired. So let's see how this thing steers. That's it for the tractor tire video. She seems to be turning great now. It's going to work great as a snow blower. I'm happy. It was a little struggle getting those to bead. Getting the wheels on and off, the tires on and off the wheels was easy. Getting them to seat the beads was hard, but I used that lacquer thinner trick. I've seen guys use brake cleaner and starting fluid, carburetor cleaner. Anything that's very volatile and flammable apparently will work. But good luck. We'll see you next time. As I said, don't take any of these techniques as safe. Use at your own risk, but it worked. Okay, stay safe. See you next time. God bless. Bob's Bar and Workshop.